Hi, welcome in. How y'all doing this morning? You got something going on out there? What's going on today? Hi, welcome in. Hit that like button. As you come in, hit the like button. Welcome in, y'all. How y'all doing? I don't see any comments. If y'all commenting, somebody say hello. There we go. Hi, Maria. I'm fine. How are you? Taking a break at the conference. Taking a break at the conference, I purchased this book, Don't Judge Job's Wife, by it says written by Bryce's wife, but her name is Tanya Comier. So far, a good. I just started reading it. I got it last night. She's here at the conference, and it's a good read if you can see her. Yes, relaxing. I have to go back down. I say I'll go back down in a little while. So I said, why not go live for a few minutes with some peace and quiet? This has been such a peaceful few days. Tomorrow's the last day. Tomorrow's the last day, so we'll be back to reality. And it's nice to be in this little reading corner. I might have to set one of these up at my house in my room. I like this. Get a nice comfy armchair and put it in there. I like this. Rearrange some things, take some things out. hmm Nothing like peace. Nothing like peace. And I have peace at home. But you know, when you done got a certain age, you don't mind having, your kids and grandkids at the house. But some days you just want a little peace and quiet. A little peace and quiet. And it's hard to get that when you got everybody still at home. Still at home. So, yes. So, I I see this little, they got their little table and their little plant. They got this little plant. That's all they have on the table is that little plant, their little lamp back there, and their little chair. Nice little setup. This might be something interesting. Yeah, you just want a little peace and quiet and time to relax and time to yourself. And I keep telling them that I don't mind helping y'all and you being here. I just want some. I just want to at least feel some time how it just to live by yourself just for a little while, not long, just for a little while. But they don't look like they gonna give me that, so I gotta find me a corner. I have to find me a corner. How is your family, Maria? How are you and your family? Thank y'all for joining the live. I'm gonna have to put her information on my page, so if some ladies that like to read want to read this book, I'll put the link on there and just let her know that I sent you. I met her at a conference in Lafayette. That's good. That's good. Awesome. So far and so on, they will continue to be good. Yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. I know Russ is waiting for me to get home. When I got ready to leave, we went to my niece's birthday dinner the night before, Friday night. Everybody's doing well, thank you. They doing well. They probably having a time of their life that I'm not there. Except for Russ. Russ was having a meltdown. And he said, Mo, do you had crocodile tears in his eyes? Do you have to go? Can you do this at your job? I said, no. Well, tell them you're not going no more. I can't live without you, Mo. Mo, promise you're going to come back safe. He said, I'm worried about you. I be worried about you. Your friend is a mess. He didn't want me to leave. He said he was worried about me. He'd be worried about me when I leave. And I think his worry level, my mom passed away in 22. And he's been worried ever since then. It's like worried. Child, relax. You're 7. You shouldn't have that many worries on you. He said, I'm more comfortable with you, Mo. I'm just comfortable with you. I said, I understand, Russ, but Mo will only be gone a few days. That's too long. That's too long. Yeah. Russ is a big personality. A big one. He said he's so worried about me. He don't want me to go. He want to come. I said, you can't come. Well, he could have came because there's 2 beds in this room. So he could have very well came, but then I would be neglected because I would have to leave him in here for an hour by himself. That wouldn't have been right. So I'm like, Russ. And knowing him more, I wouldn't leave out the room as soon as I leave. I was coming to check on you. Don't know where to check on me yet, but he was coming to check. And then, you got the police looking for me. No, sir. No, sir. So I will see you when I come home. Yes, double tap the screen. Thank you, Marie. Yeah. I was sitting in this corner. I said, let me read. So she's telling in this book how her life was basically like, what's up, Chef? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. How her life was similar to Job's wife. She said, I was such a good person when I talked with her yesterday. She said, I'm such a good person. I didn't deserve this, but her husband had taken sick and passed. And she was having a hard time, so she wrote a book to take some of that weight off of her. I'm doing good, relaxing, Having a relaxing couple of days. It's over tomorrow. Tomorrow is back to reality. So yeah, I'm enjoying and soaking up every moment. Y'all see the sun coming in on me, sucking up the little sunlight. Yeah, enjoying myself, relaxing. They gave us a good breakfast. I know, right? I'm gonna I'm gonna put it her card and everything. I got it so I could put it up so you, if y'all want, y'all can scan the QR code and get her book. Connect with her on Facebook and get her book. Yep, I got her to. She's signed it. She signed it. So yeah. What you been up to, Chef? I hadn't been over in a while. I need to get over because I hadn't really been active. I've been moving, moving, moving. So I need to get back to being active on here. Yes. Yeah, see, I'm still yawning. I sleep so good. I've been sleeping so good in that bed. Oh my goodness. I've been having such a relaxing time. I don't even want to go back down. I left my coworker down because they were talking about her program. So I said, I'll be back down in a few. I'm coming back. I'm going to go back down. Hey, Coach, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Yes. 56 years loading. 56 loading. I just told him I'm on a mini vacation with work at a conference. I came up for a little while, so I was reading. I got this book since I've been here, and I'm Pisces. You know they changed the astrology around, so I stay Pisces. I said, look, I've been Pisces all my life. Y'all trying to change me up. I am no, mine is on the 25th actually. I started posting already. It's loading. It's loading. Yep. Whose birthday? Who else's birthday today? Whose birthday today? Yes. No, no, no. I posted. I says 56 loading. It's on the 25th. 56 loading. It's on the 25th of this month. Oh, Jay's today. I need to go over and tell her happy birthday. I need to go over. I hadn't been doing much. Been moving around. Russ been wearing me thin with the school situation and all this. I'm well, Coos. How are you? Thank you for joining. Boss Lady Denise. No, but I need to remember that name so I could go check her out. That don't sound familiar to me. I was on your birthday vacation with you, Coach. That looked like it was so relaxing, so beautiful out there. I know you enjoyed. I've been doing good. Doing good. It's just a little, not stressed or overwhelmed with this, but other things like, Russ has been diagnosed with ADHD, and is causing hell at the school because he's so active. He's active in his natural state, but with that, before he was diagnosed with that, it's like 10 times worse. So the school is like, I don't know what they want you to do, but he getting rule violations for all kind of stuff. It's like I don't know, it's stressful. It's very stressful. Yes, they trying to medicate him, and the first medicine that the doctors gave him had him depressed. The child was crying watching commercials. He was watching a reel and he started crying, and he said, um, that was so sweet. She told her she loved it. And he was crying crocodile tears. He was crying because I had to leave. They don't want to give him an IEP. They want to just do a 504. They say it's a simulative. They don't want to. They do not even want IEP. Every time you say something about the IEP, they shoot it down. I don't like them either. I stopped giving it to him. So my daughter, she tried to find something natural for him. The natural stuff is we're trying to find. We did the things certain people suggested. That has not worked to calm him down and help him focus. So we still on a search of something to help him calm down and focus. But yeah, they trying to give him the medicine, and she don't want to give it to him, and it's not helping at the school. So it's just been stressful. It's so stressful. I've called the school board. I've called the office where the IEP and all that. I've called those people. I called the I've been calling everywhere. It's like wherever the teachers say they refer you to talk back to the teacher or the principal. I'm like, you supposed to be here like to do this, and it's no help. I wish you somebody else knew about some programs here too, coach, because it's stressful. It's very stressful. He's like he getting. They know he have this. They know what the issue is, but y'all more focus on giving him rule violations than you are trying to find a way to teach him and in a way that kind of get his focus. Try to keep him focused. They're more worried about giving him rule violations than doing that. And then they keep telling her, well, she has 22 students. She can't focus on one student. We're not asking you to focus on just him. We're asking you to be more considerate or whatever. You knew when you got this job that you were not going to be only teaching one person. It was going to be 22 kids. They can't do it. Oh, really? Thank you, coach. Thank you so much. I wish we had a school around here for that. I need to find out because, yeah, this is ridiculous. And he's going to the third grade, and I don't want. Russ is so smart, and I'm not just saying that. This child was in the car doing. So if your birthday is, if in 2028 you will be such and such. He was just spitting it off. So in 10 years, 12 years, I'm gonna be this. In 15 years, I'm gonna be this. If I'm 13, you gonna be this. He was just spitting out numbers. And I'm going over there like, that's right. He's very, very smart, very intelligent. They refuse to do anything. They claim they have stuff in place. Y'all don't have anything in place. They're not equipped around here. And then the teacher that Russ has, I'm not saying just because you're young you don't know, but she's in her 20s. She just graduated college for teaching, and she has no kids. So the first problem is you're not equipped to handle kids just without a diagnosis. So ones that has a diagnosis, I believe, is extra challenging to you. And because we were in the meeting trying to talk to her, and my daughter was on speaker, and I said, hold on, because I need to address this. What you got going on? What are you grabbing at? Good morning, local. Thank you so much. I'm like, what are you grabbing at? What is up? Where? And she slouched down in her chair. I said, first of all, you need to sit up. She needs to sit up. You're an adult. We're having a conversation. We are conversing in here to find out a way to rectify the problem that you all have going on so that we can meet somewhere in the middle. They said that they have many complaints about her with her attitude and that crap in the air and all that. I don't know what this was because you do too much of this and I want to really grab you. You know what I'm saying? So we still didn't come to anything with that. We didn't come to anything with that. So Russ is still dealing with that. The principal just called, um, because she called the doctor, and the doctor, of course, Lisa didn't take him back for his 3 weeks checkup after they prescribed him the medication, which she should have. So that was a wrong move on her part because she should have. They have no social skills at all. And I'm like, now you're an adult. You're not talking to your peers. You're talking to parents of children that's under your care for 8 hours. So we should be able to be comfortable because in the classroom, they're now your kids for those 8 hours. So we need to be comfortable with the people that's in charge of our kids, and the principals and they're more in place to protect their teachers than to help you with your kids. And it's sad these days because I'm like, the teachers that we had were not like this. They were not like this. The real teaching has gone out the window. They send him home with workbooks. The workbooks are not what they're doing in class. The workbooks are not what they're being tested on. So I said, why are you sending this home? Where's the stuff that they're working on in class? Oh, we can't send that out. So you mean to tell me you can't copy worksheets and send that home with what they're actually working on in class so they'll be more familiar with? I'm like, so I started teaching Russ how to spell the old way. I started giving him words to study and spelling them, and I make him write them so many times. Then I tell him to spell them to me verbally, and then I need you to write these 10 more times. He started catching on to the words then and especially the big words that he likes to use. That's my main words I go to as well. We give him math problems at home. He run through them like nothing. They are just for the paycheck. They not like our teachers were at all. At all. And then they try to tell me, I said, ma'am, don't talk to me like I did not complete 12 years of schooling. I did some college. I did not complete college, but don't talk to me like I did not go through 12 years of schooling. And what you all are doing with this new math, you got to do 49,000 to get back till it still equals 2. Look, teach them children the right way. So, because evidently y'all not understanding what you're teaching either, because if I ask you a question, you can't answer it. You can't answer it. Why are y'all giving them words and y'all having them reading things and y'all haven't even taught them how to spell words or the definition of the word, the meaning? You're not teaching them nothing, whether it's a noun, pronoun, adjective. They're not teaching them anything. Nothing. Now you got these double syllables and double. Have y'all taught them just the single vowels? Because I didn't see none of that come home. Nothing about the consonants. None of that came home. But y'all want them to know this. How did y'all teach them the basics? I'm not understanding. So now y'all are overwhelmed and y'all have us overwhelmed, and it's just too much. It's too much. And his nerves get bad because he's getting frustrated. So I was like, Russ, just try to go home and focus. And then he tells me, he said, I feel like I'm getting more rule violations since Granny passed, because I think he's still concerned. And that's been since 2022 when my mom passed. And he's constantly talking about her. Constantly talking about her. I think Russ was 4. And he's still talking about her. Like, I think it's taking a great toll on him. And then he said, I'll be worried about you when you leave. I need you to come back. You got to come back. I said, Russ, I'm coming back. So he worries about a lot, and he have a lot on him. And I'm like, at his age, that's just too much. You're only 7. You only should be worrying about playing, what game you're going to do, and your homework. That's it. That's it. But he has so much more on him. And I'm like, Russ, you got to let it go. You got to let it go. But, yeah, hey, So I'm trying my best to find something to help him focus and relax. Trying. But if y'all know something and come across something, please, please let me know. Please let me know. Because I don't know what else to order, what else to try. We done tried the patches. We've done the natural vitamins, the natural, so many different natural things, the liquids. It's so much. So much stuff. I don't know what else to try with him. Queen's Alchemy had said try something. We tried that. We tried some stuff that LaShawna said. And we do it for a month consistently. So I'm figuring a month, it should be enough in his system to nothing. Nothing. So I don't know. Yeah, so I said, let me jump on live real quick before I go back down. So I'm getting ready to go back down to the conference area. I thank y'all so much for joining me. Y'all have an amazing day on purpose. Remember, when you see somebody, greet them with a smile. You never know what they're going through. You might just brighten their day or save their life. I love y'all to life. Y'all have an amazing day. I'm going to talk to y'all later.